We talked about it last week, or early. I don't, yeah, last week. It's all blending together to me, guys. Last week, and I love that PK is bringing up Beverly Hills when they are out together. What was I gonna say? Danielle and Lindsay were just seen filming the Summer House spinoff. We know Lindsay's in it. Kyle and Amanda, we believe are going to be in it. There's a lot of talk. Paige is not going to be in it. Carl is not going to be in it. Hannah's not going to be in it. There's a lot of talk about Andrea Denver and his wife. There's a lot of talk about Luke Goldberson. There's all this talk, and we really didn't ever talk. I mean, there was never any like, is Danielle going to be a part of this? So these pictures surfaced, and it's kind of like, oh yeah, we forgot Danielle, which I guess a lot of people do when it comes to Summer House. No shade. I've had Danielle on this podcast. I like Danielle. I like her. She chose her real life job over, chose a real life job over the freaking reality TV. So that makes me like her a lot. So they're filming the Summer House spinoff. Danielle and Lindsay were caught in a scene, and the internet has gone crazy. Really funny. I'd like to know if Andrea and Luke are part of it, but they're filming and it is happening. Let's talk about this that Melissa Gorga, we've been talking a lot about her. Teresa does all the interviews. Melissa's back at it now. Melissa Gorga takes accountability in the feud with Teresa. Now, she's not saying it's only her fault, but at least she is taking accountability. She is all for the reconciliation, for the kids. And she says, I take accountability. We all need to take accountability, including myself. So she takes it. Teresa, I need to hear from you that you take it. And Josefina Gorgasita, the little guy, my friend, the little guy, I need to hear from you too. Melissa takes it. She says, we all need to take accountability. And I do, including myself. It's a sad thing. And, then they said, are you gonna, tell us about this? And when is this gonna happen? Like, is it scheduled? If it is, when is it gonna happen? Et cetera, et cetera. And she said, listen, we've done every single thing on TV. We've done everything on TV. We're not filming now, so this can be private. So, nothing has ever been private for us. This, I think I'm just gonna keep this private. All right, well, stick to your story. And when you're sitting there, because they said, are you going to go? Is it going to be you and Teresa separately? Joe and Teresa separately? Joe, you and Teresa all together? Is it just the two of them? Is it just the two of you? I don't know. I kind of think Teresa and Joe need to do it separately. And for the show, I mean, if there's ever going to be a show, I think it needs to be Teresa and Melissa. But Melissa said, because they said, is it going to be the three of you, just Joe and Teresa, just you and Teresa, like separately? Who's involved? She said, I'm going to keep that private. Good for you. Also seems like Melissa knows for a fact if it's happening. So Melissa takes accountability in the feud with Teresa. Teresa, look, taking accountability is the first step. The second step is hearing why the person is mad. Why is Melissa mad? Why is Joe mad? I imagine because you were working with the blogs, Teresa, and you were liking shit and making comments online that, when people were saying she cheated on her husband. Melissa and Joe, why is Teresa mad? She's hurt, which has led to anger now in the 5 stages of grief because you didn't go to her wedding. She's probably also hurt and angry that you said all sorts of bad things about the quote unquote love of her life. So, first step is accountability. Good for you, Melissa. You took the first step. Now you have to meet and hear each other out about why they're angry. And then the third step is an apology all around. And then the fourth step is let's put the words into action. There's 4 steps. Thank you, Melissa, for taking the first step, for taking accountability. I agree with you. All the others also need to take accountability. Doesn't necessarily seem like they are taking accountability, but let's hope for it, right? Did you guys see this a few weeks ago? The season's over and there's really no reason to talk about Miami now, but this Julia Lemigova, she ain't becoming any more likable. She first did this interview where she's talking about, her son, unfortunately, way back, what a sad thing, was shaken to death, like, and that's how her son passed away. And this is, back, and she's now saying she has PTSD from that. Is this real PTSD or is this fake PTSD? It's very and by the way, she's not doing this interview and just saying like she discovered this through therapy. She's saying that's why she lashed out at Gertie. That's why she threw water. That's why she basically threw herself at Adriana and became the town slut. That's why there was a Haitian mortician. I'm not slut shaming, just giving you the facts. I don't slut shame. That you guys go sleep with the whole fucking world for all I care. That's she slept with a Haitian mortician, and then we had the cop. So she's saying she acted out. This is why she did this and why she was going to open up the relationship with Martina and why she was the town slut. And she also said that this is why she threw water at Gertie and behaved badly. So I don't know. Fake PTSD, Julia, darling, fake PTSD. Very convenient that the whole world hates you. I mean, if people were Team Julia after you threw the water on Gertie, then I don't think we'd be talking about PTSD or anything like that. I think that this is another fucking play for sympathy. So who am I to tell a mother? It is a very traumatic thing. I can't even imagine it. But honey, I don't buy it. I think you are looking for sympathy once again. I don't know how people are saying Gertie is the perpetual victim. Says who? Seems like Julia's the perpetual victim. Anyway, there's that. She's also saying that her and Martina are better than ever. Doth protest too much, Lady Julia. Her and Martina are better than ever. I don't know about that one. Julia, my darling, dear apple of my eye. Carole Radziwill. I say there's more proof that Carole is returning to RHONY again. Andy and Carole making up. He was friends with her before the show. That's in and of itself not so suspect to me. Like, okay, fine. You made up with Carole. I get it. That's not so shocking. I'm calm. Then when I see her on Watch What Happens, it's like you guys, if you really think about this, we haven't, except for my three-part interview, which lasted 3 hours, we haven't heard from Carole say boo. We haven't heard every now and then a little bit on Twitter, but in the Bravo verse with Andy and Housewives, Carole has not reared her head in years. So the makeup with Andy, I don't buy it. I don't think it was altruistic. I think it was Andy saying, listen, I know what you think, and Luann and Ramona and Sonia and this and that. It's a whole different world now. We have influencers and women and with jobs. And I love my Lou and Dorinda and all of them. I mean, I don't love Sonia. I think she's a fucking asshole and think she needs real help, but I love all the others. So I think Andy was just like, put it in the back here. We haven't heard from Carole forever. All of a sudden, she makes up with Andy, which in and of itself, then you're on Watch What Happens, and my eyes are raised. They are raised. You're promoting your Kennedy movie. Okay, but it's still a weird place to be. I mean, it's a big ripping of the band-aid off. I still am like, okay, that passed. The minute she was on the roster for BravoCon, I'm like, they're announcing her for RHONY. Now she's at Andy's the 10th anniversary for Radio Andy. That in and of itself, it's a party, but I don't know. It seems weird. Like we are introducing Carole so much to the Bravo sphere all at once. She reunites with Ramona. No, I do not think Ramona is coming back to RHONY. No, I do not think Ramona knows that Carole is coming back to RHONY, and that's Andy and Carole plan to announce it at BravoCon. I don't think Ramona knows any of this. No, but she was so excited to see Carole and your Benjamin Button.